once again, welcome back to Chats with Jack. I am Jack Talcott. And greetings, blessings, salutations, and love. Once again, welcome back to Chats with Jack. I am Jack Talcott, and I will claim this day. It is Talcott Tuesday. Blessings and love to all of you tuning in, joining up with us. I tell you what, have you heard of Jack Talcott? Tell a friend. Ask them that question, right? With care. Have you heard of Jack Talcott yet? Invite them over. Let's see where this leads, man. I'm excited to see what happens today. I truly am. I was reviewing yesterday and reviewing me the past 50-something years. Holy cows, man. This life we're living, it's a trip. It really is a trip, and the key to recognizing the trip is to slow down, baby. Slow down. So today, that's my goal. My hope. While I always see, this is the frustration with me is I'm already critical of myself in that I slow down. I speak so slowly, people lose sight of what I'm talking about. I've literally watched people go to sleep. So if you've been having trouble sleeping, tune in, right? Just put me on in the background when you're trying to go to sleep, the monotone and the whatever it is that I do, it puts people to sleep. But back to where I was going. Besides my criticism of me, I've been really learning the value that can be found from just pausing, breathing, just being with the moment and with the breath. I've been practicing that a lot for myself. And where did that go? Yeah, we'll go through this stuff. In the background, the message of peace, of course. Today, just a little fun, little throwback to the past with the love in my hands. I should have kept the love sign. I know, man, but I could have done a lot different had I realized how things were going to roll out. But what I've learned from the lessons in my 50-something years of life is love. Love without excuses. Love in spite of the conditions. Love without excuses. It helps you to live without fear. And to live without fear, there is no price that can be paid for that. Okay, it's priceless. The gift of the absence of fear and worry, the absence of hate and anger, the absence of guilt and shame. Ooh, baby, that's just sweet deliciousness, man. That's like holy and divine. When you find that rhythm and that place of being for yourself, it's available for you, just as it was available for me to find. I mean, I'm no expert in the Bible, but I know that there's a lot of wisdom that was recorded there, and it's a perfect book, right? The Holy Bible, it is. Collection of writing gathered together over generations, right? Put together by those from the past, translated and preserved for us. And you'll find a copy pretty much anywhere you go, hotels and churches and everywhere, man. There's a Bible everywhere. But the Bible means different things to different people. And this is the whole thing. It's like a perfect book. Because if you go to the book for your selfishness and your answers, you're going to find what you want. You'll find excuses and reasons for slavery and genocide and reasons to have multiple partners and wives and, right, just all sorts of sick things can be justified because it was written down. And then there's other parts. right? There's other parts that speak to your soul in that book. And if you open your heart and you ask, really wanting to know, what is this about? What are these stories for? What is the importance of this? What is this guy Jesus, right? What's the significance there? He was something special. He was part of God's special plans for you, for me, for every one of us. And it wasn't just Jesus, though. He was a part of something bigger. I mean, it's all coming together. I kind of got off track a little bit, but in the Bible, it talks about how in the end, there will be those who say, Lord, Lord, we did this, we did that in your name. And Jesus says, you never knew me. And it's like, yeah, you just knew the name, but you didn't know the meaning. You didn't know my personality and my purpose. It said too, if I remember right, and I could have looked it up, but those who are lukewarm will be kind of spit out. And in this realm of duality, the polarity of the light and the darkness, it's all attractive, right? We have fun in the darkness. We have fun getting scared. We have fun playing pranks on each other. It's just craziness, but people are people. That's what God created us for. Back to the point. So we live in this realm of duality and polarity where the light and the dark are both attractive in their different ways. But once you taste the light and the dark, if you don't choose, you're going to keep stumbling back and forth, right? Repeating the same patterns of mistakes and impurities, intoxicants, right? You'll watch yourself lusting over things that you don't really want. You don't really want it. And it's not good for you to break down, to do this, to do that. But once you decide to go for the light, there's no choice other than that. And when you do that, that's the message that Jesus was talking about, man. You walk with him, for him, with him, through him. You rely on the spirit of life and truth and God that is with you. You rely on that more than your worldly beliefs of you. You let what is true to be true. Even if it offends you, you let it be true. Because what's true, that's all that matters. All that matters in your life, in my life, is the truth. But we were born into a world of corruption, legalized secrecy, mind programming, and people fighting people for control. It's really evil. It's really corrupted. Matter of fact, in future generations, we're going to look back at this time. The people alive in the future will look back at this time of December 16th, 2025. And the greater world will be seen with shame. It's like, what were those people thinking? Why didn't someone do more? Why didn't someone do something? But there's a lot of people doing something, right? Posting things in the pandemic and saying things, and people are doing things. I don't want to minimize what anyone is doing, but we can all do more if we unite together with love, right? Because the topic today, choosing love to share peace. Oh, what a gift that brings. Choosing love over victory, choosing love over defeat, choosing love just because, hey, it feels pretty neat. I'm feeling pretty good, man. Peace and love to all, man. Happy blessings to everyone. This, what a long, strange trip it has been. Berg is official. Burgess is official. I've appreciated you, man. Thank you. Thanks for showing up. To many of you showing up. This is what I had to realize, man. Oh, here you go. When a pickpocket meets a saint, all they see are his pockets. It is the absolute truth. The corrupted walk with corruption. There's a veil that comes over the mind of those who are defouled. It's a perfect truth. It's a perfect design that God has offered to us. And we, each of us, individually, each of us is the key to our own freedom, happiness, joy, health, success. In part, right? But it's a bigger picture. Each of us is responsible and available for our own salvation through the grace of God, truly. When we help each other see the reality instead of the perception, right? We're going to see the real beauty that life offers here on Mother Earth. And we're going to realize that the sound of the animals and the insects going instinct, their cries are crying out for us. Right? The beasts of the land are crying out, people, save us, stop being idiots. Right? And there's people alive saying, hey, people, see us, save us, stop being idiots. It's in the news every day, in the faces of children, mothers, fathers, war zones, disasters. There's a lot going on in the world, isn't there? You know, there's a lot going on in every single day for every one of us. But it really is easy for human beings. I've been hearing more studies, right? There's science people looking into things and evaluating the data, and the data is showing what I'm saying. People have a tendency to fall asleep into routine, right? That creates the illusion of a life, but you're not living. You're just going through the motions of living. Maybe it's not you, but if you see others, this is what they're doing. They're not thinking, right? They're just remembering and imagining. They're trapped in their head, disassociated from the present breath. And there's many like that. And there's no one to blame because we're all on our own individual paths. And so we've got our first guest today, and I'm welcome back, Mr. Brown's boy. What's going on, man?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay. I was coming up to observe how a godly man conducts himself.
I'm not quite a godly man yet. I am devoted to God. I hope to be recognized as a godly man, yet I know I've got work to do. Hey, maybe there's a better example who just joined us. So let's have some fun with this, and welcome back, Panel Waste Management. How are you, brother?
What the fuck am I an example of?
A godly man?
I'll take that one, but no, not very. I mean, this panel will tell you, even though I beat them to it, that I am a bad Christian.
But what if you don't have to be?
If you weren't, you'd be Jesus, and you won't be.
But what if that is the goal and the path is simple?
That's a very hard thing to do, and it's not the goal. The whole thing about Christianity and the reason that God had to send his son to be brutally murderized on a cross is because there's no other way. When you think you can be Jesus, that's New Age bullshit that will take you to hell.
That's not what Jesus taught.
It is!
Just to circle back.
I came up to tell Brown's boy that this thing I've been trolling him with and that I will do which is showing him smitten over Sarah when she first arrived to the Panelverse wearing her Sunday or clubbing best. Brown's boy, that's the only fucking thing that makes you look human. It's actually cute to walk your incel pickup lines on her, and every other aspect of you out here is some creeper freak, like out of left field.
You sound hurt right now.
Yeah, is there a squirrel or something around you?
What?
Are there any animals near you?
Probably because I give off.
Just to reconfirm for the audience, just anybody who's brand new, Jack and Tommy have both admitted that they are not godly men.
Liar. But that's the way you're Snafu out here. The same way I told Jack and Trex yesterday that Snafu and Paul will hear something somebody says and go, that's him admitting to this. You do that too. And the fact that the three of you won't own up to what makes you think that is why we can't resolve things.
Tom, please take a breath.
I'm breathing right now. Is my
I know.
audio okay?
Can you breathe with peace and relaxation?
You don't. You don't.
See, I can do it. The reason I'm asking
Yeah,
is
Tom,
my
you don't sound hurt at all.
The reason I'm asking, I sound interrupted.
I'm going to interrupt you.
Fuck you. The reason I'm asking if my audio is okay is because for some reason my phone is on 4G, sitting in the open in the city.
All right.
Faggots. Niggers.
Tom, I didn't mean to frustrate you so much. Thank you for checking on the audio quality. We didn't see what he was doing, and that often frustrates him. Brown's boy, let's offer a little bit of clarification, okay, with what Tommy offered. He walks with he's accepted the fact that he's an example of a not good Christian, or whatever his words were, right? The purpose of Jesus has been misunderstood, because truly his intention, what God offered the world Jesus for, the reason, right? It's part of a perfect story. And if we can see the perfection in the story, we can see our part. And the message from Jesus, from God, is be ye little Christs, right? Walk in his way. Glorification of him. That's my prayer, sincerely. Huh?
Yeah, man, that was a lot. You just said a lot there. I think you were trying to describe a lot of things. And I think life is more simple than that.
Well, it's extremely simple, especially when you accept the truth that perfection demonstrated as Jesus is available to each of us. We do not have to embrace the role of being sinners. We can embrace the role of being an image of Jesus, right? And the more pure we can be of ourselves, authentically and honestly, with care, we become, we don't become God, but someone who shares God's energy, God's spirit. This is the truth, man. It's easier than the religions and governments have taught us. Hey, we've got another guest here who's been patient, and I don't want to keep putting him off. Welcome back. Whoa, Mr. Stinky.
How about you, Jack? You all right?
I'm feeling blessed. Brown's boy jumped. He left just as you came up. Welcome back.
I didn't interrupt him, did I? Now?
No, you did not.
Okay.
You did not.
How about you,
Hey,
Jack?
I'm well, and I do appreciate you returning.
Oh, God, that's no problem.
I realized in reflection, partly with you and others, I finally saw the pattern. Because I view myself.
Shush!
What was that?
Nothing. Sorry, I just sneezed. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I just sneezed. Yeah. Okay.
Bless
Yeah.
you.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Yeah.
The interruptions. I
Mm.
find myself, I've been working on myself to avoid interrupting people. I find it rude. And I realized I've been judging people who I view as rude. Tommy, right? I judge him, and then I ended up judging you too. And you weren't being rude, not intentionally, certainly not. Go ahead, please.
Sorry, I've got to put my hand up nowadays. Yeah, it's the fact that once you're having a conversation, I mean, the way I've seen it is you converse. So therefore, for everything that's said to you, you have a reply back. Even it's not like you get a certain rule of how many sentences you get. It's just if you say something, but I've got something there to say that I think is relevant, then I will say that then with all due respect. I mean, I did look back through the video, and there's a lot of times when I sort of kept myself back. You know what I mean? From talking when I went, no, sorry, it's not the right time. It's not the right time. But instantly, if someone speaks to me, then in a couple, it doesn't work like that. If you're talking to someone and they go, yeah, well, at the end of the day, so and so's done this. Yeah, but at the end of the day, this is the way. Do you understand what I mean? It's a dance. You know what I mean? That's how it feels in the conversation. It's a dance. It's not just I do my bit and then you do your bit. So maybe me and you have got different opinions of the way a conversation works or should work. And I understand it is your show, but if I've got an opinion, I just think I should be able to voice that opinion. I mean, I don't know if you agree, disagree, but I'll let you speak and I'll keep my mouth shut.
No, I recognize what you're saying. I really do. But part of what I've been learning on my own individual path, not everything that we think is actually relevant. Okay. And this is the frustration I've been having in trying to guide and trying to lead conversations is people interrupt with things that actually are not relevant. It's a sidetrack from the conversation.
Shush.
So
He sneezes again. Go on.
No worries. But I think that might be part of it.
I'm having some kitchen work doing, so there's all dust all over the place in the house at the minute. So I'm sneezing like crazy.
Hey.
Even my wife goes mad at me, you know, for it because she says, "Why do you have to over exaggerate?" You know what I mean? With my, I just do it all the time.
It's no worries, man. That doesn't faze me. We've got Tom has returned.
Yeah, sorry.
God bless you. Tom?
Where'd Brown's boy go?
He stepped out, I believe.
Well, I came back up because you just elaborated on your false witness, antichrist stuff, and then Bobby Tuesday down there in the chat talking that shit, and he wonders why I don't watch or come to his stupid channel. And you threw me out of left field with the squirrel thing because you forget, not only do I disregard the chat, especially on your show, I double disregard that whore witch Trexty. If she's got something to say, she can come the fuck up here.
Are you okay, Tony? Have you thought about that cuddle?
I still strongly think you're not Jay Leno, and it's only because the Thorpes don't leave content up either that I can't find a not Jay Leno thing. But
Well,
you very much got the not Jay Leno thing.
Do I sound like not? Was it not Jay Leno?
No,
Is this another?
It's how you sound. It's how you look. And just like
sorry, mate. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Little YouTube boy that believed everything, like even thinks the back rooms is some aspect of real. He seemed to show up on a Thorpe day.
The back rooms? Well, like the game, like the PC game.
I think you're reading too much into some things.
I'm not reading too into it. assessing, speculating, theorizing.
I think that you think, Anthony, that I'm someone I'm not, because I've always been Mr. Stinkerbrew. And I think that well, I've not. When I was born, they didn't say, "Hey, he's Mr. Stinkerbrew."
Well,
Why
you
would they
probably
do
were
that?
thinking-
Yeah, we drink. I've got like
What we're doing
a more
tonight,
English
right?
game.
Here,
We know
please,
that everyone except
please
Jack knows
forgive
control.
forgive this interruption. I want to see how this goes. Welcome, Trexty. Tom,
Hang
you
on.
had words?
Jack, I got to log out and come back in because the audio on this, I can't hear anything. Just give me 2 seconds. I'll come back in.
Oh, God, she's so
Ask
lucky.
Tom to wait if he can hear me. I don't know.
Please and thank you. Appreciate
I wish
it.
I couldn't hear her. Stinky Brew, how's
Well-
the UK feel about the Irish?
The Irish, I've got no problem with the Irish. I'm not an English person. I'm a Scottish person. I was born in Scotland.
Oh, well, I know
So I'm British.
Scottish.
So I'm British. I'm not English, and I never once would say I'm English. I love England at times.
Well, here in America, we get to generalize everything.
No, just that's not a good habit. You're right, Tom.
Okay, Jack, do you know that Asian people are racist against other Asian people? Do you think you can discern that if you were over there?
I've been there. Yes.
Did you know that Canada and Australia are just funny talking Americans when the shit hits the fan?
Do you know that we're all under the rule of the Bank of England?
Do you know that?
No,
Do you know that?
you don't
Also,
understand those things.
if you don't mind, Jack. Also, do you know that brothers argue with brothers and fight till the bloody and beaten? But it doesn't make no difference. They still love each other.
God bless you.
What
Good
did
for
you-
you.
what was the last part? It doesn't mean what?
Doesn't mean that I missed what you said at the end.
But you
There's
agreed
blood
with it,
bond.
right?
No, it means that we're still brothers. We're still connected. There's
Well,
not.
Jack, that's why you're not a Christian, because I already know that my God divides
Tom,
father from son,
Sorry.
daughter from mother, brother
think
from
I'm-
brother.
Tom,
I have an actual half-blood
Tom.
brother that says "fuck God."
Tom. The message of Jesus and the
Is
saints.
I came to bring a sword.
Forgiveness.
Listen to Jack.
Forgiveness.
Listen,
And Jack,
listen to
forgiveness is found through the blood of Christ, because God does
Forgiveness.
hate. God hates the wicked every day.
Oh, listen to you.
It's biblical, boy. You want to cherry pick that book?
Tom, I'm saying listen to what sounds like wickedness from
No,
you.
wicked, okay. Everyone is a sinner. The wicked try to improve their evil.
It's more tragic expressions of unmet needs. And
I don't know. If you need the Jack, you're not telling me Jack's thing. And I
Trixie,
don't
you're
have
not
unmet
connected yet.
needs. I live outside comfortably. I don't have unmet needs.
You need a hug.
yeah,
Fuck
I've
you.
told
We
him.
covered that.
He needs that hug. He needs that hug. He really
does.
does need that hug. And to be honest with you, I'm getting onto another thing. His audio was absolutely terrible as well. To be perfectly honest, it was not up to par for an actual live stream with Jack Talcott. You know what I mean? How many people you got following you? You have to listen to that sort of audio.
Thank you.
Ridiculous.
Oh, thank you very much. Hey, Berg is official, man. I recommend this book as well for many. Nonviolent Communication, A Language of Life by Marshall Rosenberg.
Fucking
Truly.
sorry, swore. I interrupted and swore again. Sorry. I
It
think
is
I've got
truly-
asthma or something.
It is truly important for all of us to learn how to communicate with each other and with ourselves without the violence, without the wickedness and the anger,
The aggression.
the aggression. Good call. Can we drop the aggression?
I'm gonna troubleshoot
That looks aggressive to me. I'm not telling you, Jack. That's with all due respect, Jack. If someone come with me in my face, I'd say that's quite aggressive. Would you not say that?
for 3 minutes, Jack, and I'll leave.
It's okay. I like
Here,
Mm.
please.
Cuddle. Anthony.
Come on, you idiot. To talk to you, Jack. Fucking moron. Put him in the back. There, finally. Now put Trexty's dumbass in the back. Now put Trexty's dumbass in the back. I don't have 3 minutes for both of you. I've got 3 minutes for you, Jack. Jack, I asked about my audio the whole fucking time. You wanted to Browns boy it up. So don't act all superior off of my new phone question mark troubleshooting I haven't done. Oh, I know, Jack, because your show's so entertaining when I'm gone. It's so to the point. Now, when you said that bullshit, and I know my audio's good enough, you can understand what I'm saying. This bullshit about you need to smoke weed, you need a hug, you need to get laid, it's all a deflection from you're a fucking asshole. You disrupt communication, and we were pretty sure about what you're not telling us that ran your family off, because you do it to us, and it's disgusting. And then we can read Trexty by her blind fucking support of you. Now, Jack, it's disrespectful when you keep sharing all these haters' chats that you know I'm not reading. And yes, I'm calling DJM a hater. The fuck you want, fake ass?
Tom, I came up because you told me to.
I said if you got something to say, you can say it up here, because like I said, I don't read the chat here. It's not authentic people. And if nobody noticed, Stinky Brew's one of the biggest trolls out here.
Yeah, I noticed, but I came up because you told me if I had something to say.
Okay.
So if you didn't read the chat, what I said was something along the lines of, I wish Tom would talk about his squirrel or something, because you did that last night and I was listening. Why do you think that I'm not authentic? What about me to you do you think is inauthentic?
Because, well, I don't know if inauthentic's the word, but the way you just take Jack's narrative at his word and think that's the way things are. And then the way, like, your early days of coming up was like, oh, let's try Tommy, bring him up. Oh, it's going to be such a train wreck, bring him up. Like, we've got history with this dude. And
one second, Tom. I have never said bring Tom up for the train wreck in my life. You're mixing me up with somebody else.
And like, oh, you're being so ornery. Because it was me and Snafu in the back. And you know how Jack likes to tie us together, even though his daddy's the one that built Snafu up into the thing that makes Landry not realize he literally was using
Tom, you're talking to me about Snafu and Landry and Jack. Whatever. In any interaction I've had with you, I have never been, you told me that I'm fake. I've never said anything to you that I don't mean. And I've told you when I think you're being a prick. I've told you when I think you're being sound. I've never fucking said anything to you to imply fakeness. So why, say it again?
You just said it. You don't know shit about the community, but you come through here giving everybody your 2 cents on it. And even a lot of the chats come around to like, yeah, Trexy's just a culted little Talcottian follower.
Yeah, okay, call me that, but I literally have no fucking issue with most people unless they're being cunty directly to me. And
well, you're kind of cunty. You're kind of cunty. This motherfucker is a faggot cunt. Jack, you can't back it up.
Jack.
Oh, Jack, I'm so cunty for taking longer than your daddy to give up on you when he never really believed in you.
Okay, Tom, you're up in your head about everybody else. I'm going to dip if you've got nothing else to talk about.
You rest on your own understanding, as you have no idea what I can show everyone from the past. And the past matters, Jack. It's how you got herpes.
Tom, you're lost in the past. Join us in the present. Join us in the present.
I multi-dimensional. I stand in all at the same, because Christians have to keep all 3 tenses in mind: the past,
Tom, wait,
the future.
I agree, but here's the thing: you got to have.
Why do you agree?
Because it is important for Christians to be.
Why do Christians sit in all 3?
With God, the past, the future, the present.
But why?
That's where God places us, is here in the present.
Well, Jack, that's not why we have to consider, and I've told you before. So were you learning?
Well, here, Tom, what I wanted to get across to you is your rules.
I'm just going to move on, okay. Jack, I've got you good to rights. You're a fraud, Jack. You're a fraud.
according to your definition,
One watching, he goes, well, he did kind of move on past, and he doesn't seem to know what the thing is.
how do I have a conversation with you without an argument?
By having the conversation and not doing all your dodgy, deflective stuff, because this is
Well,
what
what
Trexie types don't see.
But what if all the dodgy, deflective stuff is actually coming from you?
Because I'm sitting here telling you when you do it and showing you, and you can't do that to me. I'm actually the one that tried to keep it on the rails yesterday as you let your head get back into the snafu narrative.
Okay. And I'm sorry I did that.
No,
I
you.
realize-
You don't have to apologize to me. You're the one that will suffer the consequences of it. This is your channel, Jack. It's your life. Remember, we're just participants in your whole world.
I know. Are you ready to move on?
No, that's your condescending thing. I know, Jack. I know.
Are you ready to move on? I thought you only had 3 minutes. Trexie, anything else for you, please?
Never came up with anything.
She did.
You wanted to see a squirrel or something? Does she have outside where she is?
Oh my God.
Tommy,
Tom.
why does it bother you so much that I like you?
Good
Now,
question.
why? I think that's the thing is, if you like me, why are you so disgustingly gross?
When am I disgustingly gross to you? Seriously. When?
Like I just sneezed Trexty, and then there's just chapters in the chat just rolling through, and you've spent so much money trying to come at me through Jack's chats, through his super chats. It's a little thirsty, Trexty. It's a little thirsty.
Maybe a little. That's
Oh.
okay. Do you not remember the stuff I say, though? It's like, what am I disgustingly awful to you?
Because I'm plagued by my long span memory, and so when you try and blow smoke up my ass, all I remember is all the shit you've talked when I was over here. Like, I don't care that you said nice things on my video. It was, you're always shitty over here, then you come over and post something nice on the video. I'm like, it's not
Not true. That's absolutely untrue. That's not true. I'm not always shitty over here at all. I get a bit fucked up. Get a bit fucked off sometimes. I'm not always shitty to you at all.
Right.
That's not true,
You
Tom.
exaggerate. You do
No,
exaggerate.
this is what I'm saying.
Hey,
Her first impression for me,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
her first impression for me was that time she came up on panel, and she's like, and Jack's like, well, I've got Snafu or Tommy in the back. I mean, toss a coin. And she's like, oh, let's do it. Throw him up here.
Right,
Oh,
right.
it's horrible. It's like, fuck you. You
Hey,
don't know this. You don't know this. You don't know me.
Tom, okay, listen, can I ask you about that, Tommy? Just, can you give me a minute to contemplate if I'd been watching and seeing screaming and shouting and fucking faggot motherfucker, I'm obviously thinking, oh, Jesus. So obviously, listen for a minute. So obviously I'm thinking, oh, fuck, this is going to kick off because I've only ever seen it kick off and it's going to get really arsey. I've told you the truth. Afterwards, I talk to Jack and go, Jesus, those guys are fucking insane. They're so, and like, fucking your man Tommy screaming and shouting at you. And he told me, don't fucking judge him based off of that. That's not who he is in his entirety. Don't be too quick to judge him because I did think you were a fucking asshole based on what you were doing up here. So I know it bothers you, Tommy. It pisses you off that we... No, is he gone? Has he left? Is he upset?
He's
Tell him
showing
we
us
know.
dogs. He's showing us
Dogs?
found dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she can't shut her fucking mouth.
Oh, that's just the worst thing anyone's ever done to me. You're definitely an asshole. Show me the fucking dogs, Tom. Don't be a prick.
What?
You can't see my puppies. Fuck you.
Wait,
So listen for 1 second. So based off of this screaming and shouting, I thought you were going to be an absolute fucking prick, and it really bothers you for some reason. Why is he talking over me? Tommy, you're always on here fucking for an hour at a time shouting. Give me 2 minutes, will you? Will you?
I bet most guys only give you 2 minutes, huh?
Oh, bitch! You are
Now,
the baddest bitch.
I think it's so horrible. When you thought I removed myself from the conversation, you thought that was horrible, even though it was to show my greatest love in life that my channel had the most
I
dog
didn't
cams.
think it was horrible. I'm on a fucking Samsung phone and I couldn't see you anymore. I thought you'd fucking dipped out. Get a grip, Tommy. Why'd you turn everything into the biggest slight? You turn everything into some huge drama. I couldn't see the fucking screen, dude. Chill out and stop yapping. You're the yapper.
No, this was Jack's thing. This was Jack's dismissive. See, you have no idea what you're involved in, and you look real silly not knowing where
That's fine. Brent's boy, you, and I don't. Everything's fine. I don't care. Tommy, you asked me to come up here if I had something to say, so you're going to hear me out.
I haven't heard anything really to say that doesn't make you insert further foot into your mouth.
It would be largely due to the fact that you won't shut the fuck up and let me finish what I'm saying.
Projection.
Projection. It's not, dude. It's not. You insist I'm a fake bitch, right? On it. It's witnessing this, Tommy. You literally said, "Yeah, I'm only here because of you." You asked me here to.
Okay, can you? Okay, what you really said that you didn't bring up here was, "I want Chill Tommy." Chill Tommy very much exists until this faggot gets to his little bullshittery that's looping and deflected.
Okay, and tell me, how does that make me a fake bitch? Because
you very much put your money and your backing to it every day. The same way that Jack brings so many opposing opinions up here that he nods along with and gives his, Jack, do you realize that this body language puts a stamp on things and we must be taken?
I don't think Jack would mind me saying, because you think that I obviously sit nodding sage there, everything Jack says. Can you fucking listen, Tommy, please, man? It's fucking outrageous. Can you not hear yourself? You complain about nobody listening to you, but you won't fuck up then when someone else is fucking answering you.
Nobody listening to me. I complain about Jack saying the wrong things.
I know you complain about Jack. It's kind of consistent. I understand that. What I'm trying to do is answer you, but you won't let me.
Do you know why I complain about Jack?
There are myriad reasons, but I'm here because you are implying that I'm not. What is it that I leave horrible comments all the time? I'm horrible to you up here. Not true. I think that there's something. Can I please, Tommy? I'd be so fucking happy if you'd let me finish.
Please, Tommy.
Like if Mr. Stinky Brew would ever finish, you're on that Stinky Brew tip right now.
Please.
Going. Can we take it point by point?
Tommy, what are you doing, man?
What are you doing?
I'm on a panel that you invited me to, and you won't let me speak.
If you kept what?
Is he
this
okay?
is what Jack does. You just spoke for so fucking long, you don't even know where it was going.
That's what Jack does. What's Jack doing?
Can you please tell us what this career is in working with broken men?
No, thank you. This is what Jack, please, can I sorry, not to be rude to you. Yep. There was a couple of things in that. Number one, with Jack, you think I don't have any disagreements with him? He's my friend. I'm not going to disagree with him on a fucking panel where there's so many people disagreeing with him that it's hard to get a word in fucking edgeways. So when I do have a disagreement, or as you said, sometimes he will bring people up here and nod at them, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? That person's he's not necessarily endorsing everybody that appears, so I have to kind of go, okay, but I don't fucking fall in line with everybody that appears on here, Tommy. And the second thing, this broken men thing, I need to clear that up, because Jack, I hope, will confirm, for some reason, Tommy, you remember this way, and that's okay. I don't think you're lying. I think you've misremembered it. I didn't say I work with broken men. Jack used the phrase broken men. It's not a phrase I would use. I do work, and have worked with men who have done fucking god-awful things, and that's okay. Who the fuck am I to judge? But I didn't call them broken men, and you've remembered it that way. And that, Jack, can you confirm that that was you that said broken men? It wasn't me. And when I talk to you, Tommy, I'm not being fake. Sometimes I think you're being a cunt. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm open to that too. But I also think sometimes you're a funny fucker, or I like the fucking video with the goddamn duck or something, and I tell you that too. Why can't those things be true? Why can't somebody find you likable sometimes?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
People do find me likable.
Yeah, I know. I like you, you fucking weirdo. Jesus.
Well, I don't very
I'm
much like
sorry.
either
I
of you.
apologize. I know it bothers you, but sorry. I won't force myself on you, but I do like you.
About that fucking island, you guys act like, okay, now it's your turn to respond, and then you just keep going. Now,
Sorry,
listen,
Tommy. I'm sorry.
there's
Sorry,
two points that either because of your gender or intelligence level or your level of integrity and honor, I've got to stop you on. Whether
Okay.
it's your friend or the host, we do not back them for no reasons. In this community,
Correct.
we back truth. So when my friend allegedly is not on the truth tip, I check them and try to get them right. Because if I support this guy just because he's my friend, I'd be out fucking married women because they're married. I'd be telling my son that I'm going to murder his mom. And then I'd go have a kid with someone that I'm not even married to. And then snapping the keys and raping that person. I'd be like, it's okay, Jack, keep doing that. I'd be telling if I only supported friends, I'd tell you to keep getting tattoo sleeves. It looks real rational.
So glad that you like. Tommy, can you see why I might find some of the people up here not the most trustworthy sources?
I'm the most trustworthy motherfucker in these streets.
Okay, these are okay. And can you see why somebody might find you abrasive, hard to listen to, and wonder if you're being rational when you turn up and scream at Jack? Like it's hard to imagine that you're being rational. And then I see that you actually are capable of being rational. So you are probably, possibly, a lot worth listening to. But sometimes you're not, Tommy.
Jack has the same condition you have. You hear intensity and volume, and that replaces the actual isness to the words.
Okay, so give me the nuance to faggot then, will you?
So riddle me this, Trexty. His daddy is more loud and abrasive than I am, and a liar, and insulting, and Jack respects and supports him.
Pause, okay? Because you're just working up. Tom, your audio, when it's just you, you do sound clear, but when we're trying to have conversations,
exactly. Every time you motherfuckers interrupt me, it cancels out what I'm saying, and that hurts the listener.
No.
Sorry for hurting the listeners, Tommy. I'm sorry, listeners.
I'm gonna take a break from Tom.
Oh my God, how do you do that night after night? And he'll probably turn this into me being a bitch now. Anyway, listen, tell him I love him, and he's a good boy sometimes.
He knows,
and pissing him right off though.
It is, and it's getting through to him though, because he can't fight the love forever. He's gonna wear himself out. It's just like a toddler.
I feel like, Tommy, I want to interrupt you now. Don't wind him up by saying that when he's not here.
That's respectful. I appreciate that.
Don't talk about him when he's not there, but also he doesn't fucking let you answer. Me, I meant. Anyone. Right, I'm going to go before I make him spaz out more. Tell him I love him. Good night.
Much love. Appreciate my friend sincerely. Thank you. I'm going to bring Mr. Stinky Brew back up because...
How you doing? You're right. I think Thomas learned a lesson there. Well, not British, but if she's from the Republic of Ireland, yeah, the quite an handful. My missus is Irish, like full Irish, and yeah, they're a bit of an handful. Them girls, you know what I mean? You won't say who it is, but I think what Tommy needs to understand is the fact that we enjoy what he brings to the thing, and no one has to come in, Jack, and turn around to you and say, yes, you're the savior, you're God, we believe every word you're saying. Some people can just come in, like me, who's not super religious, and can just be entertained by what's going on around it. You know what I mean? It's nice if they take something deeper from it, but some people just come in and fucking jump on panel, and it's just a laugh. You know what I mean? And that's a great thing. That's a great thing. But honestly, Tommy, I'm telling you, that cuddle, whenever you want it, that cuddle's waiting for you. And I'm a big lad as well. You know what I mean? 300-pound lad. It's going to wrap. By the way you look so emaciated, that could wrap you up 3 times. That could do you for 6 winters. So I'm just letting you know anyway. But that was all I wanted to say, Jack. And I don't know Trexie. I don't know what Trexie at all, but oh my God, that was absolutely.
Well,
That's an Irish woman. You know what I mean?
She has a skill and a gift of communicating with people, and she's communicated with me when I've been frustrated, and I don't know if Tommy heard it, but she was right when she first discovered Tommy. She was like, "This is insanity," but I encouraged her, and she sees
I
it.
don't see the point in that, though. You know, she sat there and she's like, "I'll bring so and so, or bring so and so." He's like, "I'll bring Tommy."
Yeah.
She's so entertaining. All right,
You know
sweetheart.
how you hurt yourself, Jack?
Sorry,
I
sweetheart.
was 2 seconds away from exiting on a faggot nigger, and you still earned another backstage, another talking about me when I can't reply. And that's the issue I took up with you. And you say, I know, will you forgive me? And here we are.
Do you want that cuddle, Anthony?
Well, the difference between an American and whatever the fuck you say you are is you don't have the freedom to stop any fat fucking man that would want to fucking touch me against my will.
I think that's TOS, to be honest. But hey,
I think it is too. I don't care.
I think you might have to take the stream down. There you go. I don't know why he brought the gun out and pointed at me. I don't find that it's a monitor, so I don't think he knows if he hit it'll just break his phone. But anyway, I don't know what you want to do with the rest of the stream, but I think you need to, you know what I mean, do what you got to do. Jack, I'm gonna go, mate. I had a guy pull a gun on me on stream. Jesus Christ. Bye. Sorry, Jack.
All right, see you. Thank you. I don't know if I saw what was said, but I'm not concerned. I don't know what that really does, but fascinating, truly. You know what? Yeah, let's take the conversation back to God. I mean, why not? I probably won't keep running for too long. Yeah, I saw, and I honestly I don't know what the rules are, but I've seen videos of people firing firearms. It's there. I didn't hear any direct threats or sense any imminent cause of concern or danger. So hey, praise God. Praise God, indeed. Something I thought about recently. It's an inner practice, right? To find this inner peace, choosing love. It is a will, right? You got to practice your mind to identify love, to recognize love, to seek love, to be with love. But once you do, you recognize it's the only way you want to be is with love. Because when you find that rhythm for you, the path is so simple. It's so simple and obvious. It's up to you. Choose the thoughts that you will allow yourself to entertain. But you got to be responsible with the thoughts you choose, because every choice has consequences. We live in this experience of cause and effect. One thing leads to another thing, to another thing. It's just a continuational phenomenon, right? The creation started, and then here we are in the middle, and then at some point it'll be different. Hey, we got another guest here. I want to welcome back the Jester, producer Moose. How you doing, man?
What's going on, brother Jack? Somebody asked for God, and since I've nominated myself panel versus Messiah, I figured I'm the closest thing you guys are going to get. So here I am. I know you're underwhelmed, Jack, but everybody in the crowd has been waiting for this moment. They've been waiting for it. They've been waiting for you to come to the reality that you are surrounded by some crazy MNFers. I'm not even going to say the word because I'm going to try to be as respectful as possible. You, Jack, you might be one of the most patient people I have ever met, one of the most forgiving people I have ever met. And
Thank
so
you.
I have to give it to you. You,
Thank
sir, you are the Panelverse Messiah, not I.
it is us. It is we. I've found forgiveness. Thank you sincerely. I appreciate the fun and the idea. Um, I I recognize what I'm doing. My choices have led me to a public viewing, right? My live streams are all public. I'm who I am and I say what I say. And my goal, I do hope to be a good example for others, because I had this, what Moose was saying, not so much uh, not so much the idea of the Messiah, but the idea of the return, the second coming. I mean, God has given mankind the power of will. There's science and evidence that shows the 100th monkey effect. So as more, as more and more people recognize the futility of living without God, more and more people will start embracing God in their life. And as more and more people start embracing the fact that God is in their life, well, then they'll want to share that. And as we share that, I invite everybody, join with me. If you've got even the slightest faith in God, trust that this world is going to be better with more God in it. Not religion, more God in it, for God is love, right? So if this world is filled with love, God's love being poured out through mankind, through the vessels of creation, who you are, who I am, baby, that new kingdom here on earth, it's happening. It is us. And it is my prayer. I've been praying until Jesus returns. Lord, please let me find a way to be a leader. Let's get to work. Start cleaning this world up, right? And for those of us who have faith, if you found the way and you believe in Christ Jesus, well, then trust, have faith, fear not, be without sin, right? Let sin not be a choice for you. Let selfishness not be for you. Let cruelty not be for you. Let intoxicants not be for you. Let purity be for you. Wholeness be for you. Let God be for you. Let you be for God. It's a mutual exchange. That's what love is. Love isn't dominating and controlling and possessing. Love is freeing. Love is empowering. Love is uplifting and embracing and caressing, all in the same force and form. It's just this power and force that you are. When you choose the thoughts that you will allow yourself to entertain, you can raise your standards of you. The standards of you begin and end within you, but within you is going to be reflected outside of you, because outside of you is going to show you how you're feeling about you. Have you raised your standards? Have you lowered your standards? What's the world around you showing? What are you tuning into? What's your mind focused on? If your mind is focused on anything other than love, you might be lost. Okay? And only you can return you to love. Only you can return you to authenticity. Only you can return you to purity, just like only I can do those things for me. But I found that I'm not really very good at self-control and self-discipline. As much as I work at it and I want to be better at it, I know what I've been learning. It's the spirit that guides me. It's the spirit that brings me to success. It's the spirit of love that brings me to freedom. It's the spirit of life that brings me to love. It's not the material things, because the material things and the people, they all come and go. All of us, we're all here to be, right? We're all here. We're all going to be, we come and go, right? We flicker in and out. We're just pulsating energies, forms of energies that come in and out of consciousness each day in this biology of glory. Because truly, what God has created for you and I to become, it just makes sense that in the beginning of God's plans, God's designs for mankind, that there would be what there would be, but in the end, it would become a world filled with divinity, holiness, goodness, right? Wisdom, generosity. We're here to be the hands and feet of God, to glorify the name and the ways of Jesus. That's my hope. It's my prayer. And that's why, when I found that there's others who believe in peace, it's not just it's not just Jesus. He is the Lord of peace, the man of peace. I'm going to stop here because when I start talking about God and Jesus, I realize I start narrowing it down into the same things over and over. God, Jesus, truth, love, right? And those things bring forth life and light, wisdom, all good things, beauty, art, creativity, science, answers. It's all found within. So let yourself be with you, to be with love, to be with peace. Because love without excuses truly is the way to live without fear. I'm telling you, have faith in love. Place love as the highest answer and then find out what that means for you. Love, showing love to you with the choices you make, paying attention to what you consume, especially in this digital age. We're being flooded with all sorts of stories, truth and lies, right? There is a flood happening here in the world. The flood, it's in our minds, and you can drown. You can drown in the darkness. You can drown in the despair, in the confusion, in the lies. You can get lost, but please be with love and know that you are found, because you found love when you're with love, and that's all that you need to find. Anything else will find you. Trust in that. And I'm grateful that you found me. And I encourage you for the future, please, ask others, invite others. Have you heard of Jack Talcott? Tell a friend. Tune in often, if not daily. And let's see if we can make the numbers grow. Creating a movement. Because I'll say it again. I don't think I brought it up today, but you know what? If there's a way to let Jack Talcott and Donald Trump have a conversation about peace, I am confident the world will be grateful. Because it feels like the right thing to do. Ending wars and setting the world free, the freedom to love, the freedom to share, the freedom to live, to grow, to travel, to discover. Oh, baby, it's what God created. I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you again sincerely. Till next time, choose love, peace for everyone, and live without fear. And a special thanks and again, or a shout out again to the guests who joined. God bless us all. Peace.